Welcome to the night section.
One thing I love about the internet is that the internet always has receipts. And you probably clicked the title of the video and said, wait a second, Jay Electronica, the Rothschild side piece? What the hell? Yeah, man, that's right. This happened a little over a decade in the year 2012 when, according to XXL magazine, Jay Electronica was rumored to be dating Kate Rothschild, who was a part of the Rothschild Jewish noble banking family, widely believed by conspiracy theorists to be part of the Illuminati, a secret society some believe controls the world and are seeking a new world order. Jay Electronica reportedly had a fling with Rothschild, who was then married to Ben Goldsmith, the son of the late billionaire financier Jimmy Goldsmith. So if you guys couldn't read between the lines, the article was essentially saying that Kate Rothschild was having an affair with Jay Electronica while married to a financier named Ben Goldsmith. Before I continue talking about how the hell this happened, let's provide some context on who Kate Rothschild is and who the Rothschild family generally is. Kate Emma Rothschild is the daughter of Amschel Rothschild, her father who was part of the British Rothschild banking family, and her mother is Anita Guinness from the Guinness Brewing and Wealth dynasty, so think beer and just in general buku money. Now there isn't much information online available on who exactly Kate is. I mean, we know general information like the fact that she's the eldest daughter and comes from old money, she married wealth because she came from wealth, yada yada yada. But I think the more interesting piece is her lineage. Now, I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty, but she comes from the line of the Rothschild family. Now, the Rothschilds are one of the most powerful and controversial families in history, a dynasty that rolls all the way back in the 18th century, so we are talking back to the late 1700s, where Mayor Amschel Rothschild sent his sons across Europe to build the world's first international banking empire that connected governments and monarchies. By the 1800s, they accomplished that goal of being the world's first international banking dynasty. Since then, the family has funded wars, helped establish central banks, and even lent money to kings and governments. So you can only imagine the amount of wealth we are talking about. I don't even think Google even provides the most accurate figures in terms of net worth. My guess is that it might be in the trillions. But shh, they don't want us to know about that. Then again, I'm just speculating. But because of their influence, the family has been linked to several conspiracy theories, being rumored to control central banks and global finance, being tied to Illuminati theories, suggesting that they are a part of the shadow elite that plans and controls the world behind closed doors, and so on and so forth. Now, however, in modern times, their wealth isn't as concentrated and split across branches of the family, but the conspiracies and beliefs about the family, for a lot of us common folk, remain the same. So we just established that Kate Rothschild comes from real-life old money. So how the hell did the affair with Jay Electronica allegedly happen? And as most of you guys know, or at least should know, Jay Electronica has always been known as a modern-day prophet who rapped about spirituality, the Nation of Islam, and the corruption of power, as well as known secret societies. So the irony in him getting into an affair with Kate Rothschild, let alone any Rothschild, is actually crazy for someone who spoke out about the power structures at play. But my theory is that probably for Jay it was a social experiment to really see the ins and outs of that world. I mean, coming from a poor background himself and also being as conscious as he is, I can see how that could be appealing. However, in the manner that he did it is, well, to be debated. After all, he did become Kate Rothschild's side piece as she was married at the time. And who knows, maybe knowingly or unknowingly, Jay became a homewrecker because when the news broke, her then-husband Ben Goldsmith divorced her. Now, according to reports on how Jay Electronica and Kate met was through Kate's music ventures. Around 2010 to 2011, Kate launched her own small label called Round Table Records, I guess to get the Rothschild stench off of her and prove that she could do and be something on her own, and not just be an heiress. But through the label, she was able to connect with Jay, and apparently was acting in some capacity as his manager at the time, even though that's not confirmed. But just know that they were working closely in some professional capacity. And Jay has been known to move around, especially in the UK where Kate resides. So long story short, they met, got close, and allegedly started messing around. Heavily. And how the news broke at that time is apparently Kate's husband found some salacious messages between the two that were clearly beyond the realm of music and business. Now, prior to the divorce and even Jay Electronica, it's been alleged that Kate and Ben were already having marital problems. Apparently, and this is not verbatim, but she basically wanted to be outside, while Ben wanted her to be a housewife and keep up their good name. I mean, on paper they were a power couple, but Kate wanted to explore and be free. At first, she denied that there was an affair back in 2012 when rumors had come out, but in good conscience, she couldn't keep up the lie and had finally come out in 2013 to admit that she wasn't as forthcoming and that she did indeed have an affair. While not explicitly saying it was with Jay Electronica, she didn't deny that it wasn't with Jay Electronica. In a now deleted Twitter post back in 2012 when news came out that she was cheating, she wrote, "As for Jay Electronica, he saved my life in many ways and I am eternally grateful to him and hope that I can repay him as his manager and friend. Y'all can put the pieces together." As for Jay, on the other hand, do you guys think he ruined the marriage on purpose? Was it that he was trying to get some insider Illuminati type details? I mean, not too long ago he tweeted about coming face to face with Illuminati and was frankly unimpressed. Was he talking about her? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below.
Night section out.